Tentakelmonster hören, Teufel hören. Tentakelmonster hören, auf den Teufel hören. Tentakelmonster hören, den Teufel hören. Willkommen, liebe Leute, in Baldurs Gate 3 auf meinem Kanal. Es ist mal wieder soweit. Ich betrete die großartige Welt dieses Spiels. Wir sind, ja, in Rivington immer noch unterwegs, erkunden immer noch fleißig alles Mögliche, auch wenn wir hier oben unser Ziel haben. Aber da reden ein paar NPCs. Ja.
Frey, thou Discdurovna. Frey, thou Iskablast.
You recognize the funeral rites of the Gur people, the same monster hunters you met in the Hag Swamp. Their leader is burning the possessions of those who have fallen.
Im orak, nete, krasin, netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
Oh. Was wollt ihr von Astarion?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children, and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Es war von seiner Seite mehr Glück als Verstand.
One is just as important as the other, I find. And our luck has been poor. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
Wie könnt ihr da sicher sein, Astarion?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
Ihr schuldet ihn Rache, Astarion. Das ist das Mindeste?
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. There is nothing to forgive. It is only
Ja, schön. Das ist also der Typ, den ich im Sumpf ermordet habe. Der bleiche Elf, was? Astarion hat Ulma getroffen, die Anführung eines kleinen Stammes von Monsterjägern. Sie erkannte Astarion als denjenigen, der ihr Kinder für Kasada gestohlen hat. Untersuche Casadors Palast, ja. Okay. Wohin geht's nach da? Was ist da oben? Irgendwas Interessantes. Außer eine atemberaubende Aussicht. Das sind haufenweise. Ja. Wow. Das ist wirklich wunderschön, ey. Wow. Boah. Schöne Aussicht hier, schöne Aussicht. Zurückgelassenes Medaillon. Dolch, Kinderbild. Ja. Beautiful. Okay, was haben wir hier oben für ein Haus? Eine Mühle. Gehe ich mal davon aus. Oh, ich bin Level Up. Stufe 10. Yes. Erzfeind. Ja. Entscheidung ausstehen. Bevorzugtes Gelände, ja. Oh, ja gut. Wir sind jetzt in der Stadt, also. Warum nicht? Astarion? Kriegst du das so? Oh ja, beautiful. Genau so will ich das sehen. Irgendwas Cooles da drin. Belassene Wind. Eine Luke. Keller der Windmühle. Da ist ein Gedanke. Der schläft. Warum schläft da ein Gedankenschinder? Ein Ball. Du? Aufwachen?
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Aha. Fühlt sich nicht wie ein Glücksfall an.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak,
Okay.
vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Problem ist wirklich, wenn der irgendwie da rauskommt.
What? No, I've had so little time.
Okay, gut. Fesselnder Schlag. Nahkampf? Fernkampf. Gefesselt.
Let's spill some blood.
Komm. Dead.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Oh, Motiv erkennen. Mit Milchschlüssel abholen. Fehle der absoluten Neugeborene? Lesen. Wahre Seele Alian. Eure Zeit ist gekommen, die Absolute ruft alle Gläubigen, ihr habt die Zeit. Ja, okay. Das war also Eilan. Aber was habe ich da jetzt bekommen? Warte mal, der Ring, der klingt cool. Vorteile.
There is work to do.
What a day.
No one stopped me yet.
Was war das für ein Ring? Ist das irgendwie?
Blackets will be done.
Kriegst du das?
Still on.
Und was habe ich da? Ein Gehirn bekommen. Das heißt, ich kann es essen. Warum sollte ich es essen? Warum sollte ich ein Gedankenschindergehirn essen? Nein, nein. Manöver. Sammeln. What's hier? Komm, und entwaffnen.
Let's move. On my way.
Ja, aber jetzt ich bin nicht da reingekommen, also wie soll ich sonst... egal, an den Schlüssel kommen. Hütte. So. Und da komme ich. Das ist das, da war ich schon. Urlager, das ist der Zirkus. Ja, der nächste Weg wäre die Hauptstraße entlang. Und okay, ja, das ist da drüben. Gucken wir mal, ob wir normal über die Brücke kommen.
We've got enough mouths to feed.
Fascinating.
We don't need your kind.
Our kind?
Komme ich hier vorbei?
Refugees,
Outraged.
outsiders.
Okay. Ich konnte einfach vorbeilaufen. Ich hab gedacht, ich werde jetzt irgendwie aufgehalten.
What am I to do?
Oh, Shadow. Stufenaufstieg. So, was kannst du? Zaubertricks. Alter, ich muss halt echt sehen, es sieht echt verdammt hot aus. Ich kann es nicht oft genug sagen. Was ist das da? Flammenerzeugung. Ja. So.
Path lies before me.
You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
What's up for
Ja, was ist denn Deutsch los?
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
Okay. Wollte ich kurz was trinken, aber nein. Oh, ein Händler. Ein Fischhändler.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
Wie wär's mit Fisch? Ah, Lagervorräte, aber du hast, ja. Ja. Unterhaltsband, Lederhalskette, Lederhalskette. Weg damit, weg damit, weg damit. So. Und schon hast du kein Geld mehr. Oh, da drüben ist noch ein Händler. Viele Händler, gefällt mir.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Ich seh's mir mal an. Ja, du hast Färbemittel.
There's no time to waste.
Du kannst mal, ja, du kannst mal etwas verkaufen. Oh. Kannst du damit was anfangen? Ich weiß es jetzt gerade nicht. Du. Fackel, Dolch. Ein Clown, ja, der Clownhammer kann auch weg.
Do come again.
Hast du da. Warum das?
Such a prude.
Kannst du damit irgendwas an? Oh, hoffentlich so. Ja. Machen hier gerade mal etwas Sortierarbeit. Anscheinend kann sie es ja benutzen, also Yankee-Karte bekommst du mal.
What's next, I wonder?
England's breeds madness.
Kannst du das verwenden?
Markings reveal the location.
Oh.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
Aber
interesting
egal.
times.
Südliche. Ah, da ist mein.
Which means we're getting a real room.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den?
Sehr gut. Dann kann ich mich aber ja nur hier rum bedingsen, gell? Lager, südlich. Ja, gut. Sehr gut. Viele unserer Wege.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Seems
Heldenporträt.
Whoa. Slow
Was?
down, sweetie.
Ist noch ein Händler.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
Ah, ja, handeln. Ich will dein Gold.
Wits and blades.
Und sonst nichts. Ach, Ring der Schatten kann weg. Mehr kannst du nicht. Du hast. Weg, weg. Weg. Ach, haben wir hier sonst noch irgendwas? Ein Humpen. Weg. Diamant. Beide weg. Sopas weg. Rubin weg. Silberbarren weg. Ach, wir werden mal wieder leicht. Stapel. So. Radweg. Zerkühlt. Jede Griffjanki-Scheibe. Brief zu steuern. Keine Ahnung, ob ich die Briefe irgendwie noch brauche. So. Alles cool. Wie kommt man da hoch? Hier hin? Und dann da rein? Ah ja. Weil das ist nämlich mein nächstes Ziel. Ich muss ja wegen vielen Sachen in die Taverne. Deswegen kommen wir da in diese Taverne rein. Eventuell. Oh ja. Privatgemächer. Da haben wir irgendwas drin. Was ist da? Teufelsloch? Klar, warum nicht? Ab ins Teufelsloch. Oh, Junge. Oh, Raphael.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Ich fühle mich leer. Was habt ihr getan?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Dann sprecht auf und sagt mir, warum ihr mich hergebracht habt.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word. And I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Das Astralprisma?
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Warum sollte ich ihn befreien wollen?
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an Illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
Alle Beweise, die ich kenne, deuten darauf hin, dass Orpheus mein Feind ist und der Imperator mein Verbündeter.
If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
Tentakelmonster hören? Teufel hören. Tentakelmonster hören? Auf den Teufel hören. Tentakelmonster hören? Den Teufel hören. Das ist doch alles mehr als Scheiße. Ich bin mir unsicher. Ich bin mir sehr, sehr unsicher. Ah. Wie könnte ich ihn denn befreien?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Natürlich, das Haus der Hoffnung. Natürlich. Das ist ja unerhört praktisch, dass ihr genau das habt, was ich brauche.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
Worauf seid ihr hier aus?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Ich bin versucht, doch warum trachtet ihr so begierig nach der Krone?
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme, me.
Und warum guckst du mich eigentlich nicht an? Warum stehst du wirklich so und redest so? Warum glaubt ihr, dass euch gelingen könnte, woran Karsus gescheitert ist, nämlich die Krone zu benutzen?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
Wie kann es denn sein, dass ihr die Krone damals nicht in Besitz genommen habt?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Dass es diese Sterblichen im Gegensatz zu euch gelungen ist, die Krone zu stehlen, muss ganz schön ärgerlich für euch sein.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Ja. Das ist jetzt... Man muss halt zugeben, der Imperator, der hat sich lange... Er hat sich gleich als Teufel geoutet. Der Imperator hat sich ziemlich lange dagegen gehalten, dass er ein Gedankenschinder ist. Ich piss halt ziemlich Lascelles an, aber die ist mir eigentlich ziemlich egal. Ich könnte ihn zur Not auch immer noch selbst töten. Also komm, fuck it. Ich bin einverstanden.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
Und wenn ich euch die Krone nicht gebe, wenn die Zeit gekommen ist?
I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Okay. Klingt einleuchtend.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
Ja. Ja, gut.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Ich weiß, ich war besorgt.
Me too. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Täuschen. Komm, wir versuchen ihn zu täuschen. Das wird so nach hinten losgehen. Komm, wir versuchen es nochmal. Und wenn nicht, dann egal. Okay. Ey, wir haben uns aber gesteigert von 6 auf... Egal, ich muss dann eine 19 würfeln. Egal.
A blatant lie. You're trying to deceive me. But why? Someone must have intervened. Someone you don't want me to know about.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access.
Ja.
And succeeding.
Raphael. Of course. I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
Das geht nur mich und Raphael an.
I see.
Again, the Emperor pries at the boundaries of your thoughts. Invasive. Curious.
Ihr seid derjenige, der immer von Vertrauen redet. Wenn ihr mir vertraut, dann hört sofort damit auf.
That is a fair request.
You feel its presence withdrawing from the fringes of your awareness.
I shall respect your privacy on this occasion. But know that if you have jeopardized our mutual project, I will be forced to reconsider our alliance. Now come. We have an elder brain to destroy.
Eieiei, ob das wirklich so gut war, was ich gemacht habe. Egal. Ah, löse.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
Hoffen wir, dass Orpheus uns nicht die Köpfe abreißt, sobald wir ihn befreit
The
haben.
prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to turn on his liberators. There'd be too little to gain from our deaths, and too much to lose. Now, to the Chares's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
Oh. Du bist jetzt auch ein Level up. Sehr gut. Zaubertricks. Oh, was kannst du ziehen? Noch ein Kälte. Ein Zauber. Eieiei. Und Geschicklichkeit erhöhen. So. Wir haben einen Pakt mit dem Teufel eingenommen. Das ist was Gutes, hoffe ich. Oh Gott, was habe ich da nur wieder angestellt? Seid gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Ich bin es. Macht's gut.